Hello and welcome to our farmhouse cottage. I'm Melody. If you stumbled across this video, thank you for stopping by. If you like farmhouse flips, trash to treasures, and small builds, you should really enjoy my content. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button and be sure your notifications are on so you are notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get into our crafts. Today we're going to make this little bird's nest. I used a 6-inch bowl, a 6-inch serving bowl, I believe it was, from Dollar Tree. I got those eggs. They come in 12 in a pack. They're the mini ones. They're styrofoam. We're going to take them and we're going to just pull some to the side. I'm going to stick them on these skewer sticks and we're going to paint them white. It doesn't matter what kind of paint you use. You can paint them any color you want to. I just stuck with white. I believe I used linen white by Rust-Oleum. Yeah. There's not going to be any, I guess, true talent or skill as to how I get this paint on there. I just get it on there. So I'm painting them, and I believe I show you all 4 eggs being painted. I don't know why, but I did. So I'm just going to paint them in that little white thing in the corner there with the green floral. Oh, okay, I didn't show you all of them. Good. I just stick them in there. Now I'm going to put this brown apple barrel paint. It doesn't matter what color brown. It's just going to be used for flecks on your eggs. It's very simple. You just put a little bit of paint in your, whatever you're using. In this case, I'm using one of those little plastic containers from Dollar Tree. You put some water in it, make it nice and loose. It's going to be a watery consistency. It's not going to be like an ink or anything. So you're going to have a nice, very fluidly usable paint. And there you go. I'm just showing you. See how it dripped? It just dripped like water. I don't even know that fluidly is a word, but, we'll go with it. And now I'm just going to splatter the paint on there. There you go. I'm going to show you all 4 of these this time. I'm just sitting it to the side. I'm showing you how easy it is. It's just a matter of getting the little flecks on there. I don't know that you could see that or not, but there it is. That's what they look like. I'm going to sit those to the side to fully dry. And now, oh, okay, I'm going to wipe up my mess there. There's the pink bowl. I got that from Dollar Tree back when it was still just $1. And I got this massive amount of twine from, my husband got it for me. I'm not sure where he got it, actually. I'm not sure what the company was called, but we ordered it, and there I am wrapping the bowl. You just want to make sure you cover all the plastic. You don't want that showing through. You don't want the sun to hit it just right either, and, anything show through. So we're covering the outside with this twine. Just getting it on there. I'm not going to show you the whole bowl being wrapped, don't worry. I know this is kind of redundant. So there I am, just kind of getting it on there. I went through a lot of glue. I used my little skewer stick from one of the eggs I painted earlier in the day. So there I am. I couldn't find anything really to hold that down without burning myself, so I just grabbed one of those. And now I'm just putting it on there, still putting it on there. And there you go. It's all done. Look at that. The power of cameras. Now I took one of those hula skirts from Dollar Tree, and we're going to use that to cover the inside. I'm going to use 3 whole pieces at a time. You know, I didn't even know that Dollar Tree sold 2 different sizes of those skirts. I had no idea. I guess there's a kid's skirt and an adult skirt. I'm not sure. I don't know which one that was. But there you go. I'm showing you, and I wasn't smart enough to realize there was a knot in that. So here we go. I'm just pulling it off the twine, and I'm just going to kind of twist them. See how I'm twisting it there? And then we're going to put it in the middle of the bowl, and we're going to wrap the inside with that, the way we did the outside with twine. And I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. So there we go. I'm just kind of putting in like a little loop or whatever you want to call that, just to get it started. Now I'm going to, as I'm placing it on there, I'm going to keep twisting and gluing. There's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is a bird's nest. You want it to kind of make it look a little more like it's been, you know, it's like a natural bird nest that was made by a real bird. And there we go. Just gluing the rest of that piece on, and then off camera, I'll go ahead and finish it. See? It's all done. My husband told me it looked like a bowl of ramen noodles. But now I'm going to use this moss. I believe I got this from Dollar Tree as well. If not, it came from Walmart. And I'm just placing it in different areas, getting it on there, trying to glue it on. No rhyme or reason, just putting it on there. I did, I kind of bent some over the edge of the bowl too, in some places that want that piece on the end there. I looped it over the side because, you know, it just looks more natural that way, I suppose. And then there, doing it again. See how I kind of hooked that over? To me, it just makes it look more natural. And there you go. And that stuff is a mess. It was such a mess. It was everywhere. And now I'm going to use that floral moss. I know I got that from Dollar Tree. And I'm just putting it on there. Now you have different colors of moss on there and different types, so it doesn't look so plain. Just gives you different levels of texture and color and depth. Okay. Raffia. That raffia in there, I just put it in there and glued it down. I don't know where the footage, I think my camera actually died at that point and I didn't realize it. So I just put the raffia in there, and I took the eggs and I glued them down just wherever. There's no rhyme or reason, like I said, to any of this. You just kind of get it in there. But now these flowers I'm using are from Dollar Tree. And I'm just using them just to dress up the inside a little bit. Because, you know, birds do have little flowers in their little bird's nest. So I'm just putting it in there. I'm laying it down, seeing if I like it, and then I end up gluing it down. I think that's the best way to do it. So you're not gluing stuff down and then you decide you don't like it and then you rip it off. I'm just getting it in there. I'm not sure why, but those wire cutters were just giving me a hard time. I don't know if it's because they're old or what, but I have to like pull them apart with both hands. So there I am now. I'm like, okay, I like this. I'm just going to glue down my little flowers. I know my voice sounds funny. The pollen here is crazy right now. Never had allergies until I moved to Georgia. At least not outdoor allergies. But now here I'm still fiddling with these flowers. I'm like, where do I want to put this one? I think I ultimately decided that's where it's going to stay. Just wanted to get a little more color in there, not just green or not just white. It's spring, you know. Get some of those spring colors in there. I'm still messing with it. I don't know why. There it is. It turns out cute. So I'm like, okay, that looks nice. It's missing something. So I ended up using that ribbon there to the side. My husband got that for me from Dollar General. And he got it for, I want to say, $1. When he got it on sale. So here I am messing with the bow, deciding how I want it to be. The scissors I was using were very dull. So when you do this, if you cut material, make sure you have a good pair of scissors. I just didn't want to use my good material scissors on this because it does have the wire in it. So I just didn't want to mess up my good material scissors, but I probably should have picked a better, sharper pair of scissors though. I don't know what it was about this ribbon. It took me a long time to get it to work for me. Obviously that was edited out of the video, but I just wanted to put it out there that sometimes things, you could do them 1,000 times and you find that one thing that just, it gives you a hard time. And I don't know if it was the ribbon or the wire that was in this ribbon or what, but it just did not want to cooperate. So there I am, scrunching up my little bow. I'm doing a double bow. I think I decided here that one of them was too big, so I had to adjust it. There you go. Now I'm just going to put them together and tie them. I believe I used some twine just to hold it together. You're not going to see it anyways. There I am grabbing some twine. I have a big roll of this white twine and a huge roll of that tan looking twine. And there I am just kind of making sure my loops are even. See my little bunny go through the background? That's my Willie. I don't know if you guys caught it, but he hopped through the video. He's very sweet. I have two Holland Lops. One is Waylon and one is Willie. Let your husband that grew up in Georgia name your bunnies, and that's what you come up with. Waylon and Willie. Willie's little black and white Holland Lop, and my Waylon is a little tan Holland Lop. But here I am just making a bow with this raffia, because I'm going to place that inside my bow there. I don't know why I was being picky about it to begin with. I think the stuff that I had in my hand originally was kind of thick, and I wasn't crazy about it. I just wanted to add a little bit more to it. But I just didn't want it to overpower the bow, if that makes sense. But now I'm just wrapping it on there like I did. I need some tails for my bow. I don't know why I just didn't do this all in one piece, but like I said, I do know. Like I said, that ribbon was giving me a hard time. That wire, it just was all over the place. So I'm going to tie it on there using that same piece of string. I use that one string for the whole bow. If you cut it long enough, it's fine. And then you just cut it off at the end. Nobody will see it. There it is. I'm just tying it on. I'm going to take another piece of raffia, and we're going to tie it in the middle, and I'm going to wrap it around that white twine or rope, whatever it is. We're just going to tie it on there. And what we're doing is we're just covering up that white, because it's just too white. It didn't look right that way to me. So I'm just tying it on there. And now I'm going to cut it. There we go. And bring the bird's nest back over. And we're going to place that bow at the top of the bird's nest. And this hangs on the wall. I know the clip of me doing the hanger is not on there, but all I did was took a piece of twine and I glued it to the back of the other twine that we wrapped around the back of the bowl. I just glued it to that. And it actually stuck good because the twine on top of the twine sticks good with hot glue. So I'm just putting my bow on. And I don't know what it was, but even the glue didn't want to hold this ribbon down. This ribbon gave me such a hard time. But, you know, in the end it turned out nice. It was simple enough. It was just a little time consuming because you had to wrap the bowl. Now I'm trying to get all these strings off. I don't know why I even bother. If you take yourself a blow dryer and leave it on warm, or a heat gun, you can use that and it melts the little plastic or the little glue webs, if you will. It'll help disguise them, and it melts it into there so you can't see them. I'm still fiddling with this bow. I guess I just wanted you to see the struggle. I don't know. If you hear that creaking in the background, it's my chair. It makes a lot of noise. I don't know. Nothing is quiet in this house. I have 3 little boys here and my daughter, plus myself and my husband, along with 2 bunnies and 2 dogs. I'm still messing with this bow. I'm just going to glue the tails down a little bit. You'll see on the other one. I realized I was out of frame there. So now I'm going to show you this one. It was done the same way. I just kind of made it a little wavy, as you can see. I'm just going to glue that down. Right there. There we go. And we're going to dovetail the ends. I don't like how that glue showed through that ribbon. I don't know how I didn't see it until just now. But there we go. I'm just going to dovetail it. Again, use better scissors. Don't do what I do. Everything I do, it seems like I have to go at it the hard way. I'm still holding that bow down. Ugh. I'm still messing with it. And there's our pretty little bird nest. I still have to dovetail the other side. That bow was driving me nuts. It was driving me crazy. Look at it. Still moving. Ugh. And now we're going to dovetail. There we go. Again, next time I need to use a better pair of scissors. But there it is. Look at how pretty.